Greetings and salutations, YouTube. I am back, but not for Earthbound this time. No. Since it's October, I decided to play something a little more horror-esque. Last year we did, Sweet Home. That was pretty awesome. So I decided this time I was gonna do I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Admittedly, I have played this a little bit before. Mostly because I had it recommended to me quite a while back. So I gave it a whirl. I only did Benny's story though, I believe, and then I never finished, so I'm gonna just start over, because that's okay.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate
I forgot
you
there's
since
an
I
intro
began
for
to
this.
live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate! It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. AM. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Gorrister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Gorrister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the castle? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? You know why. Can you guess?
Gotta admit, I do enjoy the fact that Am has, like,
Remember private first class
I don't know, he
in a
finds
rice
the
paddy
worst
in
things he
China.
can do to everybody.
No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexy stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out.
Okay, I don't think I understand this one. He's just getting
Nimdak!
laser shot at him?
How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Well, okay, so last time I started, I went with Benny. So, let's go left to right, I guess. Gorrister.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years, I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. All the hours of pleasure you've given me, I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time? Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. Too worn. Ain't worth spit. I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. All the cabins are alike. My name's printed on the front of this book. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Let me guess, can't see out.
Too freaking cloudy.
Yo.
I can't see a damn thing. New sheet. What's the deal here?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I was like wondering what the fuck I was doing wrong. Apparently that was it. I thought just using the door would work, but apparently I had to also walk to
Where's
it.
the crew? I'm all alone here.
Well, yeah. Oh, just think about this chest.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
I don't know, but I'll be taking that. Yeah. Alright, so use the book.
Sleep? And dream about her again? Forget it.
Jeez, man. Fine.
It's locked. My stomach's growling.
Well, good for you.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. There's something hard under the pillow. I don't know what to do with this.
Take pillow?
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be. The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant. My stomach's growling. Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. Vomit stains near the punch bowl. These chairs are all busted up.
chair.
These chairs are
It's
all busted up.
up. Alright, fine. Doesn't even look like it's open. Fine.
It stinks in here. Looks like a gas oven, big enough to climb in. A kitchen knife, damn big one too. The gas is shut off. An old cookbook.
Can I...
Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
Can I read it?
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this? Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food. Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
Not if I stab them with the knife.
Now that scared them away. Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings.
Wow, you're gonna totally make him eat it?
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
Those rat droppings really added to the flavor.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat. Here's a key. Must be for opening the cages. The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages. I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Why not?
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Alright. And yeah, I do have a walkthrough going with me, because I'm trying to get the good ending. Well, as good of an ending as you can get in this kind of game.
Everything's coated with grime.
All of a sudden I can, yeah. How would I ever guess that I can, like, come back and use the tablecloth?
I've washed my hands of the past.
So now I'm supposed to go back again.
this engine isn't as ruggedly built as at first look. There's some loose wires hanging out.
I think I forgot something. In the kitchen.
Everything's coated with brown.
Alright, yeah, code and grind. Oh, holy hell, there it is. Never would have even noticed that thing. Some bent up ass fork. Walk the vomit stain. Swallow vomit.
I must be going mad.
Fine. You know, honestly, I'm never sure sometimes if I'm supposed to, like, use the door or walk to the door, because sometimes it's like one or the other or both. Oh, old adventure games. Hey.
Heavy. Must be made of iron or something.
What, the fork?
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
It's funny because like when I played originally, like I said, I played as Benny, and when I played as Benny,
Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
when I played as Benny, there's a way you can end up like eating a baby, so it's fucking awesome. But I'm gonna do it legit, so. Look.
Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed. This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything.
Use on. Nah.
I just dull my knife. Gas is rushing out. I've ripped a new hole. No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape? These two sheets make a halfway decent rope. I don't know what to do with this. That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system, and with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me. This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore. I don't know what to do with these. Something feels different. landed. But where?
Alright. So far, so good.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it. Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar. An old-fashioned jukebox.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glynis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis. Whiskey. Harry used to guzzle this stuff like it was tap water.
Well, Gorrister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No. What are you, really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorrister?
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorrister. Forgive and forget.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it, it's a long journey across the desert.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorrister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
I'm not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Tell me how to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a taste of your heart will put me in a more cooperative mood.
Alright, Jackal.
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
Tell me that riddle for getting across the mountains again.
Go to the restroom and flush 3 times. It doesn't make much sense, but neither does what Am's doing to us. Does it?
I've got nothing more to say to you.
There aren't any bodies buried there, Gorrister. Not yet, anyway.
That's Edna's husband, Harry. This whiskey tastes good. Am would never let us have this. Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Let me pour you a drink. Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorrister. We came on the Zeppelin.
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
Well, this is annoying. You gotta choose let me pour you a drink every time.
What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
Let me pour you a drink. Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely, did you? Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
Let me pour you a drink. And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Can you imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
But are you actually the person you say you are? Probably not, because Am kept saying he only kept 5 people alive, so...
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin
Your heart,
spike?
stupid.
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that's... Here,
Let me
yeah,
pour
one
you a
more
drink.
and I'll see you later.
Talk to you later. Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting. There's something shiny inside the urinal.
Is it covered in
A
pee?
magnifying glass, like the ones they use in detective stories.
Take the urinal.
I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Baby.
A magnifying glass. It's broken. Damn spout's twisted. A toilet stall. Am's never given us privacy before. None of this makes sense. Graffiti. Flush again next time, please. Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends. Graffiti. The woman did the deed. Graffiti. For a good time, call Ellen at 555-1949.
Oh, there.
The window's too dirty.
Whoops, wrong thing.
Everything's coated with grime. I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
Well, obviously, idiot.
A magnifying glass, like the ones they use.
Wrong one.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
Did they kill you? Are you dead?
This must be the way out. There's a ladder.
Yeah, so
This must be...
for fuck's sakes. Use the damn hatch.
The windows are all... I can simply... Let me pour you a drink. I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorrister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
Let me pour you a drink. Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
Let me pour you a drink. Talk
Well,
to you
thanks
later.
for murdering me, I guess. So what do you say? Flush 3 times, right? Alright. I could just look at the walkthrough, but that's okay. It is. It's like flush 3 times.
A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard! What have you done? It looks like I can't escape you, Edna. Even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorrister? We're family, after all.
You were always telling Glynis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorrister, I was just concerned about my baby. Glynis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorrister. Something's gone wrong. Am's 2 Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me. It's that simple. You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorrister. And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorrister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key. Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
Okay, so he couldn't take a door, but he can carry around some person in his inventory. I know it's not quite the same, but it's still pretty ridiculous if you think about it. Anyway.
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done? A key.
So, where did I exactly go? I'm legitimately curious. Oh, right. So let's just take Edna
The windows are all boarded.
to the Jackal.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's.
I've got nothing more to say to you. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna... I just dull my knife. I've got nothing more to say to you. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with these. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die,
Okay,
I'm taking
I'm
everything
kinda
with me.
confused what I'm supposed
I'm not
to
giving
do.
this away.
Oh, shut up. Well. So I can't cut out her heart, I guess? I don't know. It said to go back to that room that I couldn't open earlier. I was actually starting to wonder when I was supposed to go back to that, so I guess that answers that. Is this the locked one? I can't remember. Nope.
It's locked.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend.
So many dials and controls. So how do I get out of here? Edna wrote this logbook.
Would she fucking pilot the thing?
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
The ignition switch.
No, they still don't say what the milky fluid is from the animals. I'm not even 100% sure I want to know. Well, whatever it is, I gotta go give it to Glynis. Gilnis. Alright.
This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer. Beef. Grade A quality, too. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here. Beef. Am's... something's wrong. This looks sharp enough to slice... I just don't... This looks sharp. No use. The rest of this carcass is... No use. No use. The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever. One heart looks like another.
Does it? Because if that's beef, wouldn't a cow heart be considerably larger than a... whatever.
I'm not giving this away. I'm not giving this...
This is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
What are you thinking, Gorrister? You can't tumble out of this place.
A shovel.
How's anyone even supposed to see?
Be careful where you use that, Gorrister. I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
Nah.
Isn't it a bit premature to be digging your own grave?
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
I don't understand.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other...
I've got nothing more to say to you.
So now it's just to use Edna somewhere. Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
No. But he's expecting you to electrocute Edna with it.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again. Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. So how do I get out of here? A switch. The label says, Emergency Inflation System. The airbags are inflating.
What, did they fucking just stitch themselves back up too while they were at it?
It's locked.
Oh my god, I gotta use the fucking key again.
We're taking off.
You made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
Ah, did it. Got it.